and welcome to the InFocus series of Drishti IAS. I am Ritu and today's session is about India and Switzerland economic relation and what is the MFN clause here. And this session is important for your GS3 perspective. Moving towards the points of discussion part. So first of all, we are going to discuss the news, then we are going to discuss about the MFN clause, then we are going to discuss about the Nestle case, what are the impacts of such decision, and then practice question for prelims. Before that, you have to like, share and subscribe to this Drishti channel. Moving towards the news part. So before moving to the news part, I want to make an important announcement for you. Mukherjee Nagar classes has been shifted to the Noida. So this is the new address of Drishti IAS Noida, C171/2, Block A, Sector 15, Noida, Uttar Pradesh, and nearest metro station is Noida Sector 15. This is the calling number 9311406440. So I'll repeat for you, 9311406440. Coming to the discussion part. So what had happened that Switzerland had announced to suspend the most favored nation clause in its double taxation avoidance agreement with India starting from the January 1st, 2025. And that has created huge uproar into the investment market, and so many economic experts are saying that maybe it will impact the investment in India, and it will also impact other nations that they can also take such decision. And why Switzerland has taken such decision, we'll discuss in detail. But this is the news that Switzerland announced that it will suspend most favored nation clause in its double taxation avoidance agreement with India. So here we are going to discuss about the MFN clause, most favored nation clause. So it is a principle found in international treaties including tax agreements that ensures equal treatment for all parties involved. So suppose that there are 10 parties, and if you are giving tax benefit to one party, so you have to ensure that other parties should also get that tax benefit. So this is called most favored nation clause. So this was the agreement between India and Switzerland, and other stakeholders and other countries were also there, and that has created a different confusion, different interpretation. So we'll discuss. So that this clause is designed to guarantee that no country is treated less favorably than any other in trade or taxation matters. So in order to bring equality in terms of the favoring, in terms of giving, providing benefits. So this is for the most favored nation clause. Now we'll discuss what was the Nestle case, because after the Nestle case and the decision of the Supreme Court, the Switzerland has taken such kind of the decision. So first we'll know that what is the Nestle case. So Swiss company Nestle had sought a refund of withholding tax paid on dividends, claiming that benefit of MFN clause under the India-Switzerland tax treaty, and it is initially believed that these lower rates should automatically apply to India as well. So there was a dividends provided, and earlier it was 5%. So withholdings of the dividends. So earlier it was 5%, but right now they had increased to 10%. And why they were giving 5%? Because Switzerland believed that India will automatically provide such conditions to Switzerland also. But it was not safe. So what Supreme Court has said into this particular situation. So Supreme Court reversed the Delhi High Court judgment which has favored the Nestle company, and Supreme Court has stated that MFN clause could not be automatically applied without formal notification under section 90 of the Indian Income Tax Act. It means that whatever the clause is there, so it will not automatically apply to other things. So this is the thing. And what we have seen that this clarification led Swiss authorities to reconsider the unilateral reduction of the withholding tax rate, and that's why we can see that from 5% it has increased to the 10%. So this was the Supreme Court that it will not automatically happen in India, and if we want to do so, there should be a formal notification under Indian Income Tax Act. So now we'll come to the impact part, that what is the impact onto this kind of situation. So these are the impacts suggested by various economic experts, and they had said that if there will be such decisions, then other country will also take such decision against India, and that will impact the India's trade relation with other countries, and it will also impact the investment patterns in India, because if there will be more raise on the withholding of taxes, there are likely that more very few company will like to invest in India. So this is also the thing, and they will also be afraid, and this will go a very negative message to other countries that India does not have automatic application of the what you can say favors and taxes and treaties. So why we would invest in India, why we would trade with India? So this can be also one of the impact. And then EFTA investment unaffected, then effects on Swiss investment in India, higher tax liabilities for Indian companies. So those companies who are what you can say operational in Switzerland, so might be they had to give more taxes. So this is the thing. On the other hand, few economic experts are also saying that this will hardly any impact on Indian companies and onto the investment thing, because India has its clear stated policy in terms of any treaties and things. But this whole thing and whole scenario is also giving a message to the whole world communities who are trading and who are a part of this globalized world, that if there is a confusion in interpretation of law, if there is a confusion in and clarity in talking terms in related to the trade, related to the treaties, related to the tax, then it will have a such kind of the problem, and it will create problems like India and Switzerland. So whenever we have to trade, whenever we have to make any treaty, when we have to make any tax agreement, we need to have a clear interpretation of laws, and we need to ensure that other countries should also understand our laws, rules and policies, and accordingly they will take decision. Now we'll come to the question part. What does the MFN clause primarily ensure? International treaties, priority treatment for one specific country, equal treatment for all parties involved, exclusive trade benefits for developing nation, higher tax rates for non-treaty country. So this is very easy one. You can answer into the comments section, and I hope you like this session. If you have any queries related to the session, kindly ask in the comment section. And what is the overview of this whole discussion? First of all, you have to know that what is the Nestle case, what was the Supreme Court observation onto this case, and then what is MFN, Most Favored Nations, because this is very important for your prelims examination. Thank you. Have a nice day.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.